All right, what up, geeks? Doing a quick video update here. Just with some news today. Felt like recording a video. I haven't done it a lot. I know I'm not consistent, but sorry about that. So a couple things I wanted to touch on. I gotta say, I'm sorry to remember them. Sakurai, Blade, Prince of Persia, Lost Crown. And there was one other thing that hopefully I remember by the end of this video. First thing is Sakurai. He announced today that he's been working on his next project since April of 2022. And I guess he wrote about it and like had the script ready and everything months before that, but was just like, hey, let's do this. And it was put on the fast track. So that should be coming hopefully by next year. Sakurai, if you don't know, made stuff like Kid Icarus games, Super Smash Bros. Just one of the Nintendo Mount Rushmore guys. Next thing was Blade, that was supposed to come out in 2025, has been postponed indefinitely, meaning God knows when we're going to see that, if at all. In the place of it, they're coming out with another Predator movie, so that's cool. But like, where's our Blade? It's just so weird that this is. Everybody was so hyped for this announcement. You know, there's a video game coming out about it too, but everybody's so hyped for the movie announcement, and then like, it was just like, oh, we lost a director. Sounds like the script was messed up. So we did a bunch of rewrites, and now they're just like, we'll come back to it when we come back to it. So that sucks. I know everybody's looking forward to that. And obviously there's the joke in Deadpool and Wolverine about Blade being the only Blade. So
There's
far
only
he's
been
right.
one Blade. There's only ever going to be one Blade.
Persia Lost Crown team has already been disbanded. They said, excuse me. So while critically it did well, a lot of people like that game. They said that it wasn't meeting sales numbers, which is the business. So they shortly after it was released, I guess months after they disbanded the team, there's no sequel in the works or anything like that, despite what fans had really been hoping for. I never played it personally, but I know a few people that did, and they all spoke highly of it. So that sucks. Hopefully that fortune changes. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, can't really remember right now, but maybe a quick update on the page. So I know posting has been very inconsistent. I'm trying to figure things out, figure when I can fit things in. Maybe I don't have any sort of set schedule, so sometimes I'm just talking about that day's news, and I've missed stuff in the past. You know, like the Nintendo leak, a bunch of Pokemon game source files came out, stuff like that is old news at this point. And of course, since my last video, I'm sure a handful of studios have closed or been absorbed, and people have been shuffled around. So, such is the state of the industry, right? But yeah, what do you guys think of the channel? Give me some comments, give me some shares. I like doing those shorts that I post, the funny jokes. I'm not very funny myself, but I think the memes are funny. So yeah, what do you think? I'm trying to, maybe I'll ask someone else to do a video too. I know one of our Geekonauts crew is just dying to talk about this game called Metaphor Re-Fantastic Phasio or something like that. Apparently it's crazy. They just like completely ripped off Persona 6. So if you ever play Persona 6, it's just like that, but it's like, I don't know. It's one of those types of games. But I know Ruben wanted to talk about that. At least that's what he makes it seem like in our Discord. So yeah. What questions do you have for me? I'd like to go live and like maybe take live questions from the 3 people that watch these videos. Thanks, Mom and Dad and Ryan. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about stuff, things. I'm gonna try and edit this maybe. Obviously I have no script. I'm always going off the top of my head and just talking and rambling. But hopefully I want to try and edit this video specifically with like B-roll of stuff that I'm talking about. I think that would be cool. But I'm doing it all from my phone because I don't have a legitimate computer. I have a little netbook, and then I have a work laptop, which I'm not allowed to use for stuff. And the netbook is pretty old and hard to manage. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If I can think of that other thing that I wanted to talk about. Oh, the Halo Battle Royale, that was real. That was one of the things I wanted to talk about. That was totally real. And they were just like, nah, we're not going to do it. Which I think someone said it would have been a game changer for Halo. And I don't disagree. That would have been, I think we're all asking for that. I don't know anybody that was like, no, Halo doesn't do that. No, I think that would have been sweet. I think that would have brought a lot of people back. But I mean, I don't think it addresses the problems with where Halo is at story-wise right now, because that's all convoluted. I'm a guy that used to read the novels, and then they started coming out with like 5 novels a year, it felt like. Probably not true. Don't come at me. But it just seemed like there's so much, and it was hard to keep up on. It seemed like oversaturation, and then we don't talk about the Halo show. That never was and never will be. Thank you, Master Cheeks. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about Halo? What do you think about the state of this channel? What do you think about the state of video games? What are you playing? What do you think about the state of the industry, really? Because I feel like it's, in some aspects, it's in a good place. In the employee aspect, it's not in a good place. Studios are making tons of money, and then like how can a studio like Sony afford to have a flop like Concord, but then huge successes on the flip side? It's just, the state of the industry is crazy, and I feel like everybody's trying to copy Fortnite and get these live service games going, but they're years behind on them. So it's like, oh, Fortnite's a great idea, let's start work on that. Okay, well, it's going to take us 4 years to come out with that game. And you got to predict, what is it going to be like in 4 years? What are people going to want? Really hard to predict. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Let Ruben know what you think about Metaphor Refantasio, Metaphor Fantasia. Yeah, let us know. Another little cut in, this time about Daredevil. The new show is going to be coming out March 4th, 2025. We had a new trailer at Comic-Con, New York City Comic-Con, this past weekend. By all accounts, the trailer was absolutely insane, got the whole room hype. But again, March 4th, 2025, that's a little bit extra Marvel news for you. On top of that, Marvel also announced a bunch of new comic books. I would go to their website to get more news about that, because there's a long list, some exciting stuff in there. New Venom, which keeps happening, crazy. But yeah, go check it out. Look at what new titles. Do you even read comics? Let me know. Let me know what comics you've been reading. Give me some suggestions.